Crazy Will here today. Today we're going to be talking about Aldi's, the food store, $25 drone. Is it worth it? Stay tuned. Crazy Will here, and today this was an unscheduled video, so if it looks a little rough, that's why. I just came back from Aldi's with my wife. This time of year, you know, crime's up and everything, so I go with my wife to the supermarket to help her out and, you know, deter assholes. So we went to Aldi's and I'm walking around and I love that junk aisle. Love that junk aisle. I always get something stupid out of there. And I just happened to see this drone, which is actually a really good name brand. It's Syma or Syma. I've seen this brand before. They usually go for like 50 or 60 bucks on up. This one does not have a camera, but this was $24.99. 25 bucks. So I'm like, for $25, I want to see if this thing's worth it, if it's cool. Because, you know, regardless, for me, this drone's going to be awesome for me because I have other drones that will use the parts for this, so if it doesn't work out or if it's just that bad, I'll just return it. So let's see what's in the box, shall we? And I'm trying to do this fast because we're losing daylight. Alright, so right out of the box, like I said, on the box it says that it does flip stunts, has a button for that, it's indoor outdoor, it's a 4.5 channels, it's ion lithium battery, directional, 2-speed, working lights, and headless mode. Alright, so this is what comes in the box for 25 bucks. I mean, check that out, for 25 bucks. I mean, I can't believe that you can get that for that. Alright, so let's undo it. It's got zip ties. I'm gonna need a knife. Damn it. So what we have in the box, it looks like we got extra propellers, which is awesome because you go through them. Looks like a charger for your battery. You get the remote control. You take the boxes off of that, which is really nice. I'm gonna get some batteries and hook this thing up. It feels a little cheap, but $25, what do you expect? And then we have the drone, which I'm gonna go get a knife and cut this thing out. I would say this is more your full-size drone. Alright, there's the drone. Pretty cool looking. It's got the guards like that already. Ooh, I like that right off the bat. This trap door has a clip to open and close it. I haven't seen that on any of the drones that I've gotten. The battery is in there, and it looks like it's the standard battery that all my little cheap drones go with. There's the battery, and the battery looks like it is a 3.7 volt, which is the standard for all my other ones. I don't know if the connector's the standard, but let's see if it's got a charge and see if we can fly it and see how good a $25 drone is. Oh, so far I'm pretty impressed. If it flies halfway decent like these cheap drones usually do, I'll be even more impressed. So let's connect. These are the feet. They were in the plastic bag with the propellers. They look like they just push on, so that way it could just sit like that. Okay, 4 AA batteries put in. Didn't come with a screwdriver to do that. $25. What do you expect? Okay, so like I said, I'm trying to fight the dark here. This is the drone. We're going to push the button at the top, okay? And then I'm going to put it down. That way you can see it. So far it's not working. Okay, it looked like I didn't have the batteries all the way pushed in because I'm rushing. Turns on. Turns on. And usually you go up and then down. And then it works. So let's see. Alright, so here we go. And I did not charge the battery. But so far it's pretty cool, pretty responsive. My first time flying it. Looks like red is forward. Let's see how the hover does. That's the hover right there. And I think it's doing a pretty good job as far as a hover. and it's staying in the spot pretty well, and I'm sure after you crash it a couple times it won't be good, but you know, considering that you used to spend like anywhere from $50 to $100 for something like this, and you can see the battery's dying. Now compared to my other drones, it's a lot slower. So for right out of the package, you know, I didn't even charge the battery yet. For right out of the package, really cool. 25 bucks at Aldi. If you see this thing, it's a good name company. It's probably the cheaper parts, but like I said, for what it is, for kids, you know, for someone that wants to get into drones and don't want to spend a lot of money, just want to see if they like it, it's pretty freaking cool. Okay. Sorry for the mess. My office is a mess right now. It's the holiday season. Like I said, I was not planning this video. Wanted to show you real quick. This can do flips. It has a flip button on the controller. When I get up tomorrow, I'm gonna film me with a fully charged battery so you could see this thing do flips. I have other batteries that work for my other drones, and they did not work with, the plug was different. I don't know why it was different, because it's the same type of battery. I guess so you buy their batteries. One battery, you don't get that much flight time, but for 25 bucks, you really can't complain. So to give you some comparison, this is my favorite drone. This drone normally goes for about 100 bucks. It is 50 bucks right now. This actually has PVR mode, the mode that you could actually view it on your cell phone while you're flying it. It's not that great, but it's pretty cool if you want to record and mess around with. But just to see a comparison of the two drones, I mean, look at the difference. I mean, like, you know, yeah, this one feels a little cheaper, and this one moves a hell of a lot faster. This, you know, you're definitely getting your money's worth out of this drone. It's really fast. It's really nice. But this one, for a beginner, man, I mean, I told my wife I'm going to show her how to fly a drone on this one right here because it moves nice and slow. It's not too slow, but it moves pretty good. Like, my wife had a hard time keeping up with it with the camera. I'm used to a faster drone, which is this one. And this is why I got excited. This is the other drone I have. And I got this sharper image drone, and this is Bella's drone, so it's beat to hell. What I mean is my dog likes to chase this thing. That's how we tire her out. But this is Bella's drone. I mean, they're very similar. The company that makes this one makes a lot of expensive drones. The cheapest I've seen them, drones have come down quite a bit. The cheapest I've seen drones like this for are 40 bucks. But like I said, for the price point, I mean, like I said, this one goes for like 60 bucks. I just looked it up. It's actually going for 80 now, and this is 24 bucks. So they fluctuate drastically all the time. They're not pro drones. They're play drones, kid drones, if you will. You know, something to play with and get used to drones. But like I said, I just wanted to give you the comparison. That way you can see. If you want to see any of these drones reviewed outside the one I'm reviewing for $25, leave a comment in the section down below saying I would like to see more drone reviews of what you got. Just to show you the controller, that is the controller right there. Turn it on. The only thing that I've got to say about the controller is I don't know why, but the batteries doesn't seem like it's connecting correctly. Alright, so I don't know why, but I constantly have to fiddle with the batteries in the back of the remote control, and I don't know if it's that I just need to take them out and put them back in again, but when I turn it on, that's what it looks like. I just wanted to show you the remote control to this thing. Basically, just to let you know, with these cheaper drones, and they've all worked the same for me, all three drones that I showed you, usually you turn the remote on, you turn the device on, or you just put the battery in and it turns on. You lay it flat so that way it can get the gyroscope correct on the unit and knows what stable ground is, so that way it knows how to keep itself stable. So you put it on a flat surface, as flat as you can find, you turn it on, you lay it there, and then you turn on your remote. And then what you do is, to sync it, you push this up and then down. And it should, the next time you push it up, fly up. For those of you that don't know how to fly drones or are looking to get into it, this isn't just an up and down kind of movement. This makes the propellers go harder and harder, which makes it go higher and higher. So the higher you put it, the faster the engines are going to spin, the higher it's going to go. So that's how you adjust your height. If you're losing control, flip this down, it just stops and it drops out of the sky. I mean, don't flip it all the way down, but, you know, flip it down. And then this one, I believe they call it yaw or whatever. This makes it spin around. So basically, if you turn it this way or that way, it spins. This is your forward and your back. And how you could tell is I found out on this one, it looks like the red, it glows red and green. It looks like the red is front and green is back, or this way it goes forward, which was the red, so it goes forward, and then the green was back. So it brings it back. So if you're side to side, that just makes it, when you do the left to right, that just makes it go like that. So I just give you a quick lesson. And then this remote also has flip buttons, which I did not get to test today. I wasn't thinking, I was just trying to tape and get everything in there, and that's why this whole thing's a mess. All right, so it's the next day. There's rain in the forecast, so I'm trying to do this before work. Got the drone out here. I played with it again a little bit last night to give you guys a better review. So far, it's really good. To do a flip, I was actually wrong about this. To do a flip, you actually have to hit the button and then turn the knob either front, sideways, or back, and it'll flip either way you turn this knob. So you hold down on the button and then you hit this. This is actually headless mode. I was wrong about that too. This is actually the headless mode button. I figured out the hard way when it went completely over my house and completely someplace else. So I just want to show how it flies again in better lighting and show you how it flips. See how high I can go now. So I have the wind fighting me a little bit. It's supposed to rain this afternoon. That's why I'm trying to do this just before work. Looked like a wind current just took it and was taking it away from me, so I had to dive bomb it, bring it down. But I'm gonna show you a couple more flips and we'll go from there. I don't think it's a very good drone for wind, heavy wind conditions. Overall, the flips, the speed of it, it's not bad for 25 bucks. I am going to give this a 5-star. Complaints that I had about it, it didn't come with a screwdriver, it doesn't have a camera, and it only has one battery. The battery lasts for about 8 to 10 minutes. That's it, and then you got to recharge it, and it takes up to 80 minutes to recharge it. And it's not a standard battery that comes for my other two drones. They interchange batteries. This one doesn't. I'm sure I could change the wires out and make it outfit so it would work with those batteries. It's a brand new drone. I'm probably not going to do that until I crash it a couple million times. But like I said, for 25 bucks, really can't beat it. So like I said, I wasn't planning on this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if it was a little sloppy. And remember, you can do anything you put your mind to. Later. You thought I was a picture, didn't you? Make sure you like and subscribe. Do me a favor already. Click on one of the videos. They're really good.